We're in the final month of the season here, and today we start off in today's episode on the road against Manchester City, as well as we have two home games against Brighton and Leicester City, who are currently near the relegation zone. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Wolverhampton Wolves Manager Career Mode here in FC 25. As today we got a huge match, and this match is really going to define on how close we are to the Premier League Cup right now, as there's about 18 points on the table between us and Man City, and for Man City to get a little closer to us, they're going to have to win today's game, as well as make sure we don't win the next 4 games here in the Premier League. There are 5 Premier League matches. We would have to lose the next 5 for them to be even close to us here in this one. And today, if we can win this matchup here against Man City, we should be successful and hopefully be able to pick up a win against Brighton to clinch the title. Now, of course, we've seen Man City quite a few times already this season, and to be honest, I'm really tired of dealing with them. I know I had to deal with them at least twice in the season in league, but we've seen them already in the Carabao Cup and most recently in the FA Cup, where we were able to defeat them to get ourselves in that championship game against Aston Villa, which we'll see in the next video. But today, as you've seen there, Man City right now currently in second place with 71 points, looking to try to take us out and try to get those 3 points here and try to get a little closer to us. But mathematically, as we were just 21 points ahead of them, they would have to hope we lose this game and of course the next 4 games to be somewhere within 3 points of us to do so. So we are definitely going to have to make sure we do well here on the pitch here today against them. There you see the numbers there for Manchester City, and of course Holland's of course the top guy right now, 24 goals, 5 assists for him. And then Thaden right there behind him, right there with 15 goals. And of course Kevin De Bruyne, which if you guys don't know about me and these Manchester City, that's Kevin De Bruyne by far is one of my least favorite players in the game. He just gets on my damn nerves. He's still in the damn ball for me and stuff. So we'll see what we can do here. And of course there you see all of the last 5 matches. They are 4-1-0. So they have been playing red hot, just like us, and really just a locomotive that can't be really stopped until at least they meet up with us. Now today, we do have our boy back. It is Cunha. He is back on the pitch here today, so perfect timing here for him to come back. And of course, hopefully, he hasn't been on the pitch for almost 2 months now. Hopefully, he doesn't have any rust on him, and hopefully he can go out here and have a great game and have a great performance here. And of course, most importantly, not necessarily get a clean sheet here, which would be nice, great, awesome. But if we can come out here and just find ways to win this game, and just have the lead, and just look up at the scoreboard here at the end of the game and realize that, hey, we have more goals than they do, we won. That would be very nice for us. As you see here already, we're being attacked pretty well here by Man City, which is expected. As we'll try to see if we can move this ball around here. There you see Man City already doing that, closing up those passing lanes and causing trouble for us there in midfield. As nice job there of getting that nice interception. And of course, trying to push the ball ourselves here. As Guedes now here has it, he's going on the attack, and of course Guedes, like I said, he's definitely by far one of our MVP, if not one of our MVPs, but probably the MVP of the season, as he has really stepped up here and shown what he can do in that striker position. So we kind of know if we ever get in trouble again, especially in worst case scenario, if Cunha happens to be down more than a month, we could definitely go to Guedes and have him be our guy. As you see, Holland's going to be able to rifle that one in there. And of course, Man City will get the first goal of the game here as they lead this one now 1-0 here at home for them. As of course, this has been a battle going back and forth between the two of us all season long. We've been here several times. This is the second league matchup of the year, and I just wish the schedule makers would make these games not so far apart. I think ideally you want to play any team in the Premier League, you want to play them in the first half, and then you want to play them in the second half. It seems like this game's always the decision maker here for us, and it's like I'm tired. I want to play them early, both first half and second half, so I can get them out of the way. Excuse me, and kind of focus on more of the other teams, the Liverpools, the Arsenals, and stuff like that. So we'll try to, like I said, we'll try to do our best here. As you see, we're just having a lot of trouble just trying to penetrate the offensive third of the pitch there for them. And there you see great shot, but just could not line that up too well. And there again, they're just blocking those passing lanes and really doing a good job there, just attacking us and force us to make really bad passes, or in some cases, really bad shots. Excuse me. So he's gonna Brian's gonna kick this one here, and I don't know where he was kicking that off to, up in the triple deck there, but that is gonna be offline there. Thank goodness. Still 1-0 here as we're just about to wrap up the first half. And now come on, Guedes, please be able to score here. Oh, he does not. He's not able to score. So we go in the half down by 1, and of course, now the second half really puts more pressure on us as we got to do a better job here of trying to score a goal and just try to move this football as best we can. But worst case scenario, if they do happen to get the 3 points here, that's fine, whatever. We still are in the hunt here, and it just takes us another game, or at least another 2 games, to kind of clinch that spot here. As we'll take a look here, and like I said, I was doing the math, and there's 18. I believe there's 18 points on there. Now, if we happen to lose this game, that means the number now goes down to 15, and we can pick those up. Those 15 points. All we need is just I would say just 2 games really to kind of clinch that position as Premier League champions. As Forbes there able to knock one in there. Nice job. As like I said, I think in the last video there, he's been really becoming that, he's really showing off what he can do. Unfortunately, we cannot able to sign him, but we're going to try to do our best to see if he happens to go free agency there. We're going to try to see or do our best to try to pick him up and try to get him signed. But right now, we do have a loan, scheduled for him to be loaned out, but since we did not re-sign him, and a nice job there, as that's going to be the second goal there for the Wolves, as Guedes finds a way there. Nice hustle there from our offense, moving the pitch down the field here. And I don't know what's going on with Liverpool or with Manchester City, but right now their defense is not looking too good, as we're able to skate right past them and drop that right in the net there for another goal. So 1 goal lead here. It's 2-1. Wolves lead this one here, and of course we still have at least about 20 minutes left in the game. As Brian misses that shot. That was a good job there, as we kind of bumped into him and had that shot be off target there. So Cunha now has the ball there to Guedes. Guedes here going to move around here, kind of reset and refocus. As Serebrini there has it. Serebrini going in. He shoots. He's going to be blocked. And then there you see Ronaldo. He is going to be blocked as well, as the goalkeeper is going to get in front of that one and protect the ball. As now, come on, guys. Can't let Holland get past us here. And like I said, he is one of those tough players. We got to try to knock him off target here. And great job there, as he stuttered there a little bit, trying to get that shot off. But then we make a nice save there again, as they get a second chance shot there against us. So now with a 2-1 lead here, we got to make sure we just keep this one here. As now Cunha has it. Cunha here trying to score this last goal here, and this will definitely put us sure for the win here, as we try to get this one. But the goalkeeper is going to get to us. Cunha just tried to pass that one off to Forbes, but just was I think he was kind of knocked over a little bit there. Had that pass off target there some. So now we're just waiting for this final whistle to blow. No, nice interception by Bruno. And so now that's going to be down to Serebrini. Serebrini passes there to Forbes. Forbes has it. Forbes going on the outside, going wide, trying to go inside. Try to pass that one but it's going to be blocked there by the defense. And the final whistle happens, and we're able to luckily get out of Man City with a victory here, as that's going to probably pretty much, that should right there should secure our lead. That's 3 points that we definitely are very important for us here now, as if we can play this next game and do well against Brighton, we should be able to lock down the Premier League title, and that's a nice trophy to have here as we try to wrap up. And then not to mention the trophy that we need to win. That's the most important trophy of all trophies here in this series, is winning multiple Premier League titles, and we can be able to do that here today, or at least the start of that here today, with that win over Brighton. So we'll have to see how we do against Brighton. But in this one, 2-1 is your final. As we take a look at the numbers here, and it looks like they've pretty much out-tackled us, which that's been the case here a lot, and that's one thing I'm really trying to work on for next season, is we got to get more aggressive in tackling, not necessarily be just taking taking out guys like they've been doing to us. That's how Cunha got hurt. As I can't remember which game it was that he got hurt in, but they were just really aggressive with Cunha, which I can understand. He's by far the best. He's by far the best players leading up to that, because he scored 42 goals. Didn't score anything here today, but by far he was, at that point before he got injured, he was one of the best player in the league, and a lot of teams could not stop him. And it would be frustrating, but at the same time, you can't do him dirty. You can't do that. You can't give him a tough time. Kevin De Bruyne, your player of the match. He looked like he got the best rating out of everybody there. And of course, Andre, we are working on a deal with him or at least a transfer with Aston Villa, who are going to try to take him away from us next season. And, rightfully so. Like I said, with him, for whatever reason, I just haven't found a good spot to put him in. He's not doing so well at the center mid. We don't have we do have a formation for a CDM. But I try to have him as a center mid, and he's just not working out that too well. Now for Brighton, they're in the last 5 matches, they are 2-1-2, and as you see here, in the 11th place, currently with 43 points. They are 12, 7, and 15 in 34 matches. And like I said, if we can win today's game, we should be able to do very well and hoist that cup up in front of our heads and show the crowd here, the Wolves, what we can do. So the Wolves have played Brighton here in the last league match we had against them. It was a road game excuse me, with Brighton, where we won 3-0. So we're trying to see if we can do that here again today, but knowing Brighton and of course this game and trying to win that Premier League title a couple games before the actual season ends, it's going to be a bit of a doozy. So there you see the last time we met them up, that was back in October. And so it's been a while since we've seen them in action. And so now there you see here, 50 games won as the Wolverhampton manager. That's Luis right there, getting ready to possibly win his first, or I shouldn't say his first, technically this would be his 3rd Premier League title in 5 seasons or 4 seasons, something like that. 5 seasons actually, if you count last year's game, which we didn't necessarily win because we didn't finish the series. So, but nonetheless, with the collection of both, with the first series and the second one back in 24, and then this one, it'll be his 5th year here with the Wolves, and he's won. He won 2 in the original series, and then won this. If we win this one here today, it'll be his 3rd out of the 5. So, not too bad for our. Well, actually, I take that back. 3 would be 3 in the first one. This one, if we win this one here today, it'd be 4. So, 4 of the 5 years that he would have won the Premier League title. And of course, a lot of moving and shaking, moving guys around, trying to fit the team the way he wants to have them play, and of course, finding formations here that works out here. And like I said, I am working on a different formation. I'm trying to work on something more defensive for us next season, but we'll see how things go. As I'm, just trying to figure out a way how we can move, get some good players out here, and of course, we got some really good youth academy players as well as we're trying to bring up, and I'm really excited about those players as well. I think we got a really talented crop of players that are going to do some good things and big things for us here in this, especially in season 2 here. I think we're going to see a lot of those players here as Cunha shoots and scores there as we score this first goal in the first 10 minutes of the ball game. And Cunha gets his, 43rd of the season, his first goal back since being injured. And nice job here as you take a look at the replay here. And I was so excited for him to be back on the pitch here finally. We didn't score in the Manchester City game, but now here at home, perfect. That's just, put the cherry on the top here. It's been a rough season, not having him in the starting 11, and now having him back here, and of course now healthier and ready to go. I think hopefully this is just a start of something special as we go into season 2. As we'll see here, we're having a little trouble here midfield as we're trying to get the ball here and take it away from him. But Brighton, Brighton is a tough team. They can cause some problems for you, and we were lucky enough to have a nice shutout against them last time. Of course, we were at the Amex, their home stadium, and it was a rough crowd. They didn't care for us too much there, but we did score 3 goals off of them, and trying to see if we can. Oh, okay, well, no clean sheet here in this one, and they're going to put up a game here. And, of course, trying to play a team that you've played once before and trying to get a clean sheet off of them, it's tough. It's not the best thing that can possibly happen. It's supposed to get tougher, and it definitely is as we give up a goal here. So, of course, nobody. I can't. Well, I was gonna say we tried to play our good defense there, but that was just a good shot there. Just able to get the right angle and able to get that ball right past the goalkeeper and put himself up a goal. So now we're tied with a goal apiece as we're in the now 30-minute mark of this ball game here. And of course, next season I'm really trying to stress the defense here. Defense is going to be very key for us. We should have quite a bit of cash, and I do want to spend some cash, but not spend too much where we're overspending, and at the same time, I want to find the good quality starters that can help us there, or at least backups that can help us out there defensively. I think for the most part, the guys that we have in that back line, are left, right, and center backs, they're doing well. They could do better, and not every game is going to be perfect. See nice play there from Redondo going past that one to Guedes as he will get goal number 2 here. It's now 2-1. Wolves lead this one here. Nice. As Guedes, like I said, he has been on fire here. I think he has like 34, 35 goals now for the season. And like I said, he has done a great job here stepping up. He's definitely our MVP of this season. Stepping up, taking that position as the second leading scorer, and just taking over that spot there and kind of making it his while Cunha is recovering from that broken toe. But yeah, I want to invest more money into the defense here, but at the same time, I don't want to overspend. I don't want to, nice play there from Cunha as he gets his second goal, and it's now 3-1 here at the here in Malta. Nice job, as that's a great play, and I didn't really think he was going to be able to squeeze that in that little sliver of a hole there, but he's able to do so. Let's see how he did that here. And nice job there. Getting the pass off his chest, and then just be able to slide that one right past behind the legs of the defender he was in front of. Nice job there. And that's a nice goal here. We'll take that for sure. But defensively, I just want to make sure that we're just not overspending, and we're not getting too carried away with that. Because like I said, I want to try to save some money because at some point here, I want to make a big splash, even a bigger splash when we go into seasons 3 and 4 of this series. As we see a nice play there Nice finish as Guedes gets another one here. Or excuse, not Guedes, excuse me. Cunha gets another one here as he's getting down here, and he wants to celebrate with the manager. As that's going to be now 4-1 here against Brighton. As Brighton definitely letting up here, so I don't know what the deal is. I thought this game would be, since they scored that first goal here, I'm thinking like, okay, this is going to be a game like, you know, this is not, they're not going to let us get a shutout on them here, especially at our home stadium. They're going to go in here and fight, but not the case. Is now it looks like, oh, look at that pass there. Gomes has it. Gomes shoots, and he's going to score. Nice job there from our left back, Edenori, as he's able to get that one. Nice pass and dropping it back there. Making the goalkeeper think that he was going to shoot it, but instead he shoots it and passes it a little wide there, a little too wide there. I wish Gomez would have came in some, but or he could have passed to Cunha, who would have been right there next to him, I think. Cunha should have been in the box there, but nonetheless there. Gomez makes a nice goal there. Nice job there from him as he scores a goal here today as well. So now 5-1 here as we're getting to the hour mark. And now we're just kind of just trying to do our best to play keep away here and just trying to find a shot here against these guys. As now we'll see a run here. They're trying to make an attack here, and Pedro there is going to get this one. He's going to shoot, and it's going to be off. This is going to be a nice save there for our goalkeeper. And now we're pushing this ball back and trying to counter on them. As, oh, nice slide tackle, getting that ball away there as Semino loses it. And now Brighton here trying to get back on this offensive side of the pitch. And now we got to try to see if we can make a stop, and goalkeeper makes a nice save there. Say gets a hold of that one there, and going to inbounds this one here. So nice play there defensively. And now again, just got to play some good defense here. Move the ball around. Oh, come on, guys, we could do a better job of passing here. As now Gruner now here has it. He's going to shoot. He's going to have that one blocked there as Say has it. So again, now this ball, trying to get this ball out of the defensive third here is kind of a pain in the butt here. And then there you see again a bad pass. I don't know who we're passing to there, but that was just brutal there. I think Say was probably just telling the guys, hey, clear it out. Get these guys out of here. Get this pressure off before it starts really building up and end up giving up another goal. As now we'll see Sam Brady here. Sam Brady now going here. He's going to shoot. He's going to score. And it's going to be now 6-1 here. Brighton really falling behind here, and not able to follow up at all after getting that one goal here. It's been pretty much dominant by the Wolves here in this second half of this ball game, as the Wolves have been doing a great job here. Different guys are scoring here, and that's what the one thing I love about trying to put together a team like this. I don't want to have just one focus on a guy. I want to be able to get multiple guys, you know, and just kind of confuse teams to kind of figure out, okay, who do we need to watch, who do we need to cover, who's going to be the guy that's going to be the star of the game, and really truly just try to make everybody a star, give everybody a touch or two. Oh, nice job there from Bassi, as he's going to slide tackle there. It's going to be a yellow card, but hey, we'll take it. That was a good stop there. We stopped him from making a decent shot there. Had a shot a little off target, but unfortunately well, I'm lucky they didn't give us a red card there, because lately here playing this game, I've noticed that they like to give those red cards out. Was kind of behind them, but at the same time, it was kind of like the side of it. Oh, slide tackle there. That one's not a good one. As now looks like Guedes is going to get hit with a card, and it'll be a yellow. So we'll go ahead and take that as well. As like I said, this game at times gets aggressive. Today, for whatever reason, against especially with this Brighton squad, they're not being too aggressive, as opposed to if we were playing like Man City or Liverpool or something like that. But also too, I've had some guys like Iwedge. I remember a couple episodes ago, Iwedge, they have not scored have not won a single game this year, and they were hella aggressive against us. Scoring goals on us, and of course just defense, or just trying to get the ball off, try to get the ball out of our defensive third there. They were just really bad at not letting us get the ball out and reset and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's from game to game, team to team. As we see here, still 6-1, and now here we got about 5 minutes left here. Oh, nice pass there. Guedes shoots, score! No, he does not. That ball goes over the crossbar. And now here are the final 4 minutes of stoppage time here. We are just moments away here from possibly getting the Premier League title here in today's episode. And like I said, it's been a while since these Wolves had a Premier League title, especially with Coach Morales. As now we'll see. Oh, jeez. Cunha, got to be careful there, bro. You just came back from that injury. And that always makes me nervous when you get a guy that came back from injury, and here they are attacking him, and the same kind of tackle that happened to him when he did get injured there. And it's like, no, do not re-injure yourself. I really don't want to spend the money trying to find a decent. I mean, we got a guy that can backup wise can help us out and win it, but at the same time, I don't want to go out and spend more cash. But there you see the Wolves are celebrating here as they are now Premier League champions. As Cunha scored 3 goals, Guedes had a goal, Brini had a goal, as well as Gomes. And they are going to be able to celebrate this trophy in front of the home crowd as these 90-plus minutes are over with here. And now they can call themselves Premier League champions. Congratulations to the Wolves as they have a remarkable season. But the season is not over with yet, as we still have 2 more Premier League games. We still have 1 more road game and 1 more home game to close out the season. And not to mention, we still have that FA Cup final there against Aston Villa, and that'll be the last piece of silver that we could possibly win here this season. As they hoist a trophy up there, that is Celebrini, the captain, celebrating here as the Wolves are your 2024-2025 Premier League champions. Congratulations there to the Wolves as they pull off a great win here, having a great season. Not a crazy season, but it was kind of an awkward season not having Cunha in almost 2 months of games, and just trying to figure out how we're gonna move guys around here. But this team did a great job here. We did a great job of keeping guys healthy and fit. Not to mention just be able to rotate guys and excuse me, and really see some up-and-coming potential playmakers and stars on this team with some of the backups as well as some of the youth academy players that I really feel like our youth squad, we did a great job this year recruiting some of these youth players here that are ready to play, and the ones that are that we've recruited here most recently, they got another year or 2 before they can get on the pitch there, and I think we're going to have a pretty young and talented team here in the next couple of seasons. So almost feel comfortable letting guys like Cunha and a couple others go here that are going to be costing us some money here in the future. I feel like we're in better hands with some of those younger younger squad members because of just the talent and what they can do on the pitch here, which I've noticed that in when I was playing. Of course, I don't show it, but doing the playing the youth tournament and stuff like that. I feel like we did a great job there, scouting some really good, talented kids there to come in and play and kind of build them up. And I can't wait to see what we can do with those guys when they're eligible. Some of them are. We got a couple of them already eligible to play, but we got a few more that need another year or 2 to get prepared and ready to go before they can play professionally here in the Premier League. So, yeah, this is a great season. Really proud of our guys, and just another great victory for us as we pull off the crazy Premier League season. So as we take a look here, just looking at some final numbers there for the season. As of course, we see here that Aston Villa is going to go ahead and they're going to get Andre there. So he'll move during the transfer window. He won't move now. So we'll see him next season as a Aston Villa player, not a Wolves. He at least gets a chance to win a championship here with us before he takes off. But nonetheless, it was an excellent deal there, so not bad at all. So good job on the working with him and coming to the terms of that that agreement there in the transfer window. So he will be moving there in the transfer window coming up here there in the off season. So we'll get to our final game here today as we see Leicester City, who are teetering near relegation. They are currently 0-2-3 in their last 5 matches, and there you see they have pretty much a middle of a road type of team when it comes to attack, midfield, and defensively. They're a little sharper in the defensive side there than they are on the other two. But as you see here, they're right near the relegation line here today. Now they lose, and it looks like Bournemouth, who are the next team that could possibly get a chance to stay alive in the Premier League. If they happen to lose this game here today against us, they would be slipping in that 18th spot and looking to be relegated out. And of course, this is the last season of Jamie Vardy. He has decided to hang up the boots. So Vardy, of course, would like to keep his team here, as you see there on the graphic there. Yep, he's hanging up the boots after this. He would like to keep his team in the Premier League, but he's going to have to do a lot of work here to do so here. And so we'll see how they'll fare here today, as Leicester City's here as we're at home here for the second game in this episode here today at home. So we'll try to see if we can help out Bournemouth here by picking up a win. And of course, for Leicester City really needs these 3 points to keep themselves and of course to avoid the chance of getting relegated. Now, of course, I didn't, that's right now. It's still those other two teams, which I forgot who they are. All 3 of those teams still have a chance to get themselves out of that relegation. Well, the exception of Ipswich, because Ipswich is just they're horrible right now this season. There you see Cody, one of our former players. He was a former Wolves, now here with Leicester City. It's gonna be tough because these two teams, the final, the teams in 18 and 19 is Cody Connor there, or Connor Cody there. It's gonna get hit with a yellow card there on just tackling there, not just run into us there, not really a tackle. But yeah, Leicester City really needs this victory here. And of course, Bournemouth are going to try to do their best to, pick up a win as well. And there's their matchup here today. So a lot on the line for a lot of teams. Bournemouth, Leicester City, and then the other the team that's in 19th place there. I think they have 23 points as well. So a lot on the line there. And then, they're going to, hopefully try to, play well and try to make sure, keep themselves out of it. Of course, Ipswich, they're unfortunately going to be relegated because, like I said, they have not picked up a win at all. They've only had either 4 or 5 draws so far this season. The rest of have been losses, and of course, the goal differential is it's up there by far. It's just I don't know what the exact record is for worst goal differential, but I'm sure they either got it or they are coming close to it in the Premier League. As we see here, trying to get this ball here, get in play here, trying to get a nice chance to score here. Gomes here passes this one off to Cunha. Cunha sets it up and scores. Nice job there. As that's goal number 1 here, as the Wolves lead this one here 1-0. Cunha, I believe, is now at 44 or 45 for the season, something like that, maybe 46. I can't remember exactly the top off my head here, but yeah, he gets another goal there, and nice play as he is able to get himself in scoring position here, and picks up another goal here. As like I said, he's been very dominant early on this season, and of course, unfortunately, we had that injury that was, that I always thought that injury was going to end us. That was, like he was our top scorer at that time. He was our main scorer, and ever since then, everybody's really did a great job here of stepping up to the plate here, and make sure that we don't score, or we don't we're able to score and be able to score more more so and often. And especially not just with one player. We've been scoring with multiple players. Yeah, some of our defense players like Nori there, he's been able to do a good job there of helping us, kind of playing that wing back position and coming up and getting some really good crosses and getting really good, assists. And of course, he scored at least one goal here so far this season. As we see here, he's going to try to score another one here. As he's taking off, he's going to pass this one there. And Cunha just overran that one there. That would have been a great finish. But I don't think Cunha was thinking that was going to be passed off to him there. Got to have doing a better job of communicating there. As now Rodrigo Gomez here has it. Last minute, try to get that one over the head of the goalkeeper. But goalkeeper going to be on top of that one. Nice save there. As we're just getting close to the half-hour mark here in this game. And now Mataville here for Leicester City here, getting around our defense here. And he's going to make a shooting miss. That's going to be a nice block there. As now we try to clear this one out. And again, the passing needs to be a lot more better there. Nori could actually have held on to the ball there a little longer. Nice job there from Bruno, center back there, as he's doing a pretty good job here. He for me, I don't know why I kept getting in trouble with him when slide tackling, but I've gotten better with him. I've timed his slide tackles a lot more better compared to the start of this series here. As now here they're going to go on the attack again, trying to look for somebody in the box there. They find Jamie. Jamie shoots, and he is going to be off target there. So now almost 40 minutes to the game here, and Cunha has it. Cunha shoots, and he's going to get blocked. As I think he was, if anything, I think he should have did a better job. He should just went ahead and passed it there, but he was trying to take a shot there that he felt like he thought he could have and thought he could make, but nope, not the case. As now he'll see here, and nice pass there, finds Guedes, and that's a great pass there. Nice job there from Gomez, goading the keeper to come towards him, and then at the last second, just like, nope, not my ball. Here, take it, and has Guedes score there. It's now 2-0 here. As take a look here, look at that, just a great job there. Last second has the goalkeeper slide there, try to cover the ball, but the ball has already been passed off, and Guedes there making the nice goal there. Now 2-0. As that is Guedes' 27th goal in 28 matches here in the Premier League. So like I said, he is having a great year here. And I think overall in all competition, I think he has like 30-something goals, which is just awesome. Like I said, he's been doing such a great job here of being that leader, that, goals, leading in goals here. After, he was pretty much told, hey, you're going to be their striker. Probably for the majority of the season here, if not the season, because of the broken foot of Cunha. And I'm so glad Cunha is able to heal back here. As now we'll see Gomes now shoots, and he's going to go ahead, and that one's going to be blocked. Nice save there from Leicester City. But yeah, we were definitely, I just, for a while there, I was thinking like, oh my, like, This is not good. Like we need Cunha on the pitch there. We don't have money to spend to go out and find a striker at least half his capability. But I started thinking like, okay, Guedes, we'll see what he does. If Guedes can't can't help us here, then we'll just call the season as a wash and just kind of move on. Just see what Cunha, what we can do without Cunha, and just kind of try some youth academy guys. Maybe we can bring up a couple of other guys that we can call, or maybe I was even thinking about calling back some of those players here. You see Cunha makes another goal here. Nice finish there. But I was even thinking about recalling some guys. We got Silva, who's going to be coming back at the end of this season here during the transfer window there in July. So I was thinking about recalling him, but I was like, no, I don't like recalling guys, especially if they're doing well or they're developing. And he's been developing pretty well there with the club he's with right now, as he's one of our other mini transfer players. And I did want to recall him and have him, but at the same time, it's like, well, he'll get some good playing time here because, I kind of want to keep, Guedes, as we see him score again here. It's now 4-0 here as we're getting really close to the hour mark here in this one. And Leicester City, yeah, they're just thinking to themselves like, man, dude, are we really going to get relegated here? But yeah, I just don't really like recalling guys. I want to make sure those players, I always try to make sure I get my younger guys, the 18, 19, 20, 21, even 22-year-olds some time to go play somewhere else, see what they can do there, and then hopefully when they come back, they're ready. They're near that 70, 71, 72 mark where we're okay. Now you can come in here, probably be a backup. You'll get really good playing time here, and not to mention I'll try to do my best to move some older guys around so they can get that playing time. And that's a great pass there, and that's going to be a shot and a score there from Guedes. Again, another nice play there for passing here, especially in this offensive part of the pitch. Just a great job here from the Wolves. Take a look at this. Just fires this one there around the 18-yard mark on the pitch, and is able to just fire that one in there. Nice play, as that's going to be another goal here for the Wolves. As Wolves accuracy, it's at 84% here in this game, but yeah, they just Leicester City is just not able to find a way to score here. As might be a flag there, or a card there. Cunha now going for the score here. Cunha shoots and scores. It is now 8-0 here. As this one that's pretty much going to be it for this one here. Scoring 6 goals here. We're just about, it's almost a little less than 10 minutes away from hopefully pulling a clean sheet here in this one. As we're getting some now backups here. Bellingham now coming in to play. And of course we're looking forward to him as well here this season, as we're going to be converting him. He's a center mid, but he can also play his secondary position as a cam, and we really need a cam because we just don't really have a cam, especially a natural cam. We don't have any natural cams at all, but we do have guys like him that can play that cam position. And Guedes again scores there, as we have, they told us there we had 5 extra minutes of stoppage, but he scores there in the stoppage time and scores another goal, making it now 7-0. We're going to walk out here with a nice clean sheet victory here against Leicester City. And Leicester City, I'm sorry, but I think we pretty much helped you. We pretty much did our job and got you relegated out here. Hate to see Jamie lose his last game of the season, especially having his team that he's been known for being relegated out of the Premier League. But it looks like that's going to be the case here, as we'll get the final whistle here. And this one is over with. Cunha, probably your player of the match here. 6 attempts, 3 goals here from him. A great job there to finish this one out. Of course, we have, like I said, we have one more home game left to play. That'll be coming up in the next episode. I believe that last home game of the season is with who is it with? It's with Bradford there. So we'll see how well we can do here, and of course see what we can do there for Cunha, as they'll play the final 3 games. So yeah, this is a good game. This is a pretty good episode here. We're able to get our Premier League Cup in, I must say again, I'm glad I got the numbers right, but able to get the Premier League Cup, the trophy there, and get that win off of Brighton to be able to clinch the Premier League title away, because mathematically we would been there would have been 3 points. It would have been down to at least the final day that we would have to, if we lost that game against Man City. That's would be the decision maker there. So there's literally, if we lost every single game, it would have came down to us. Even I think if we lost that game, it would still been 3 points. They would have been 3 points short of getting to us. So that's a match there. I mean, that's Liverpool right there. We lost to that could have the one loss that we had. 3 points we could have. We could have clinched the title. Before Man City game. Yeah. So, but there you see coming up here as we take a look here at the final numbers there. Of course, the next big game for us is going to be that Aston Villa game. Currently, Aston Villa right now, 21-5-10. They're 68 points in the table. But right now, we're just taking a final look at the table here before we wrap up today's episode. The Wolves there. Arsenal now is in second place there. Of course, like I said, they don't have it. We've won the championship, so no need to worry about the chase anymore here because we've got it. But we're gonna try to finish out the regular season here in the next episode. We got like I said, we have a game, that FA Cup game against Aston Villa. That'll kick off the episode, as well as we have the game against Crystal Palace. That'll be our final road game of the season. And then, of course, the final home game for us will be against Brentford, who are currently right now they're in 14th place right now. But we'll see where they're at then. And of course, there you see the relegation zone: Leicester City, Everton, and Ipswich. And Ipswich pretty much automatically is going to be eliminated. They were eliminated probably about a couple months back. But Leicester City and Everton still have a chance to try to get back. Another 2 more games two more games for them coming up here. So, like I said, we have that Aston Villa game. We'll see if we can bring home another cup and see if we can bring see if we can win this final domestic cup, as we got a chance here to do so. So Aston Villa is going to be the first game, then it'll be Crystal Palace, that final road game, and of course our final home game will be against Brentford. So that'll be coming up. That'll be episode 17. Hopefully you guys will stick around and catch that here in the next day or two. But yeah, we're wrapping up the season here. We're wrapping up a nice little bow here. All we need left is that FA Cup, and I think we can be able to do it. Aston Villa's a tough team, but yeah, we're a hell of a lot tougher. So if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new, and of course hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. And of course there's other links to the other past series we've had here on this channel, as well over on our second channel on ESGNet plus LP. Definitely go check that out, as we have Manchester City or Manchester United series over there, I should say. Mission Week edition, and also we have a player career mode with Mateo Morales, the youngest son of Luis Morales, over there on the channel. So Coach Luis Morales getting the Premier League Cup. Now he's trying to see if we get the FA Cup and try to end the season on a good note. But it's gonna be a lot of work coming up here in these next couple of games here, but we can do it. And I'm really happy to see this season end and get ready for season 2, because like I said, we got a lot of good talent. I cannot wait to see what we have in store for season 2. I'm already in production, getting that done already. So I'm a little ahead of what we're at right now, but yeah, cannot wait. So stay tuned for more here on the channel. Let's go Wolves, 1 pack. Let's do it. I'll see you guys, as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.